Miles to go, everyone. Class 6th, Maths, Chapter 2, Whole Numbers. We have already learnt about natural numbers and whole numbers in our previous chapter. In this chapter, we will learn more about whole numbers. We will learn what is the successor and predecessor of whole numbers and how to add, subtract and multiply whole numbers on the number line. So start with our natural numbers. Natural numbers are the numbers which start from 1 and goes up to infinity. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, that is 1000, 10,000, lakh, crore and so on. That means they goes up to infinity. But we know the starting point. What is the starting point? 1. And what is the ending point? We don't know. That means the smallest natural number is 1, but the largest or greatest natural number we can't define. In the same way, in the group of natural number, if we add a 0, that means if we include a 0, then it becomes the group of whole numbers. So that means whole numbers start from 0, like 0, 1, 2, 3, that's up to infinity. So here we know that what is the smallest whole number is 0, and what is the greatest whole number we can't define. So start with the definition of whole numbers. Whole numbers. The natural numbers along with 0 form the collection of whole numbers. Example 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on up to infinity. And we have put a symbol of infinity. This is the symbol of infinity. Okay. What is the smallest whole number? The smallest whole number is 0. And what is the greatest whole number? Greatest whole number is not defined. That means infinity. Okay. What is the successor and predecessor of whole numbers? If we add 1 to any whole number, we get the next number which is called the successor of that number. For example, if I add 1 to 12, the result is 13. That means 13 is the successor of 12. And if we subtract 1 from any whole number, we get the predecessor of that number. For example, if I subtract 1 from 12, what I will get? 11. So that means 11 is the predecessor of 12. Can you tell me what is the successor of 0? Yes, we will add 1 to 0 and we will get 1. So that means 1 is the successor of 0. Can you find the predecessor of 0? If we subtract 1 from 0, the result will be minus 1. So minus 1 doesn't belong to the group of whole number. That means there is no predecessor of 0 in whole numbers. Number line is the imaginary line which we use to represent numbers on it. That means we draw a straight line and our whole number start from 0. So we write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and up to infinity. The space between them is equal. Okay. And the distance between two numbers is called the unit distance. That means if I ask you what is the distance between 0 and 1, it is 1 unit. In the same way, what is the distance between 1 and 2? Again 1 unit. If I ask you what is the distance between 3 and 5, so that means the distance between 3 and 5 is called 2 units. In the same way, the distance between 1 and 6 is 5 units. So easy. The number on the right is always greater than the number on the left, as number 5 is on the right of the number 2. Hence 5 is greater than 2. The number on the left of any number is always smaller than that number. As number 3 is on the left of 7, that means 3 is less than 7. Now we will learn how to add whole numbers on number line. Suppose we have to find the sum of 2 and 5 on the number line. So for this we will draw a straight line or I can say a number line where we represent some whole numbers. Okay, then if we have to add 2 and 5, then we will start from 2 and makes 5 jump to the right direction, as our fifth jump is at 7, so the answer is 7. Okay, how to subtract numbers, whole numbers on the number line? It is also very easy. Suppose we have to subtract 6 from 10 and we have to represent it on the number line. So what we will do, first we will draw a number line and represent some whole numbers, and we will start from 10 and then we will make 6 jumps to the left direction, as our sixth jump is at 4, so the answer is 4. So that means if we are adding number on the number line, we jump on the right direction. If we subtract number on the number line, we jump on the left direction. So this is the simple and basic difference you should know. Now we will learn how to multiply whole numbers on the number line. This is also very easy. Just suppose we have to find the multiplication of 4 and 3 on the number line. So what we have to do, we will start from 0. Yes, unlike addition and subtraction, whenever we find the multiplication, we will start from 0, and here 4 will represent number of jumps and 3 will represent how much unit distance we have to take. So here we will make 4 jumps using 3 units. As we can see in our example, we have started from 0 and makes 4 jumps using 3 units, and we reach at 12. So the answer is 12. I hope you have learned something from this session. We will see you in next video. Till then, stay safe, stay happy, and be inquisitive. Miles to go.